Hey y'all, so I'm back again for episode 3 of the Encore. Sorry about the lateness, pride activities, a ninja was out and about. Anywho, on this episode we left off last week. Everyone was attacking Keely, and then somehow the twins felt sorry for her. So they basically follow her when she leaves the room crying just to talk her off the edge of going home. And I'm really just surprised by this act from the twins because they came in the first day attacking her. So she's confused too, why are you helping me? And then they're like, oh, well, we're owning our part of it. We were just frustrated. You belong here. They're reassuring her. I don't know. I'm confused just as Keely is. It looks like the twins are offering an olive branch right now. I think they just want to move forward and make good music and not be in drama. But this is a Carlos King production, and I'm sure that's meaningless. Wow, so Twin 2 tells Keely that you belong here like everyone else. I'm shocked. And then Keely just, oh my goodness. Someone get the wine out her hand, please. So it seems that Keely is good with the twins for now, but she's still not good with Aubrey because she thinks Aubrey's still being divisive, trying to separate the girls into groups. Meanwhile, we see the other women discussing what they want the song to be about. They want it to be about marriage and inspiration. Okay, I hope it's a hit. Okay, so we see actual work getting done. The ladies are in the studio. I'm guessing the first song is called Bird's Eye View. Whoever's singing this, they sound good. So maybe there's hope after all. So we have Iris in the confessional. She's giving us some background on 702. The group started when she was 12 years old. It looked like it was 4 of them. And I didn't know this until yesterday that Iris and LeMisha are actually sisters as well. I really just thought it was just her twin, but yeah, they're sisters. And does anyone know where the other girl is in the group? The pretty dark-skinned girl. Where is she? Because it seemed like she was the one with the voice. Iris and LeMisha, they're cute, but it seemed like the other chick, she had the voice. So as the other ladies are vibing to the song and Iris says she loves it, she's like, oh yeah, Misha would love this. Everyone wonder where Misha is. Misha is upstairs in her bedroom, look like she ready to go to sleep. And then we see one of the twins in her confessional saying she doesn't think Misha is serious about this. Her vocal talent and her dance skills aren't serious, so she's kind of right. So it's the next day, and we see Misha and Keely in the kitchen. Keely is extending an olive branch to Misha, just saying, look, I'm not here for the bad vibes. Okay, girl. Or the toxicity and cool vibes, man. Misha's like, you good with me. You want to be a mediator, but it's just not working out so well. But then we hear Misha saying, them twins, though, they brutal. Now, as the camera is zooming in on Misha, I'm just like, I wonder what this woman has gone through. It just looked like she had a hard life. I'm just like, damn. So later in the day, we see a couple of the women in the studio. It's the twins and Aubrey, and it looks like they're getting shit done. It looks like Aubrey, though, is very focused on this group separation because now she's trying to delegate songs, it looks like. And then Pam walks in and she's trying to figure out what's going on, and it looks like Aubrey's trying to keep things to herself a little bit. I'm not sure if this is the edit. It looks like everyone else is trying to just keep everyone informed so it don't look like they're just doing stuff behind their backs so they can look good. So now it looks like they're gonna let the ladies know what the plan is and how they're gonna divvy up the songs. Aubrey's saying the ladies that wanna do a dedication to their husbands, they should do their own song and they should have the studio for the evening. So as she goes upstairs to tell some more of the ladies, she tells LeMisha, and LeMisha's like, oh, well, I like that song y'all working on. We're not going to be a part of it? And it looks like Aubrey is the one taking charge instead of Pam, who's supposedly the queen. I'm also still waiting on Keely to do something since she's the creative director. Child, I get that these twins mean well, but they keep dropping their credentials literally every 2 seconds, and you would think they're the female version of Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. Y'all need to chill out, seriously. Because if y'all were popping like that, y'all wouldn't need a show like this. So later in the evening, we have the producer and songwriter coming over, and then we have the ladies working on the new song. So it's supposed to be just 5 of them on this record. It looks like it's going to be Pam, LeMisha, Irish, Aubrey, and Shamari. So it looked like the beat is laid out. Production is good. So then he asked, oh, which one of y'all want to go in the booth? Crickets. And then Misha's like, oh, well, I don't write that fast. She wants to use the twins' help, and this is even the twins' song. And it's starting to look like she being a little lazy and she don't want to do anything. Also, I'm noticing, did they just add some new confessional footage to this? Because now they're putting the actual word confessional at the corner of the screen. So as LeMisha is supposed to step up to the plate now for this song that she's supposed to be writing on and singing, all of a sudden she gets, you know, a little warm. She says she doesn't feel good. She's becoming a little shaky. So she goes upstairs and is like, y'all can finish writing the song. A lot of people in the room ain't buying it because it looked like she got sick at the most convenient time. So the producers trying to move forward with the song, but the problem is LeMisha's part isn't even written yet, and they're wondering, should we just move forward without her? Lord, and here come Keely down the stairs with what in her hand? A glass of red wine. Like, what is she doing in this house? So it looks like they're not going to move forward with the song. They're just going to put a pin in it. The producer and the fine songwriter are like, well, they ain't paying us this much, so we got to go. But when we come back, we need y'all to be in this. Because it looks like the work ethic ain't the same amongst all the women. So the twins look like they are stepping up to the plate now, and they're continuing work on the song, even though the producer and the songwriter left. I really am surprised by the redemption right now because they started out as assholes. So all of the ladies are actually getting along and they are working on this track. It's well into 2 a.m. in the morning. And yet again, we have all the ladies downstairs working and LeMisha is somewhere, I think, outside smoking a cigarette and she's up. Well, it's the next morning and we see Pam working on her dance moves. She said, well, back then I could pick it up, but now, So later on, we have the women going back into the studio. I'm starting to see a pattern here. Like the twins, Aubrey and Shamari, they're the ones that's really came to work. It really just seemed like those core four, like if they didn't do anything, nothing would get done. So as we see them working on the song, they're still waiting on LeMisha to be a part of it. And LeMisha's still in bed, so Aubrey's like, you know what, let's get some ad-libs for her, some oohs and ahs, and she'll be fine. And now we see there's some frustration coming from Aubrey and the twins. They just feel like they're the ones doing all the work and everyone else, like their work ethic is trash compared to theirs. Okay, so next scene, I'm not sure what's going on with the editing, but this looked like a completely different day because Keely isn't wearing what she was wearing like before the commercial break. So yeah, I'm confused now because now it's like a different day in the studio. Sloppy editing, sloppy editing. Now I'm just thinking this is a different day, but LeMisha finally comes downstairs and she's like, well, my health comes first. Okay, girl. So now they run into the issue of using the word hoe, and Pam isn't cool with that. And this is one song where all 8 of them are on it. So Pam is like, well, take hoe out, or you could just take me off the song. Wow. Like, she really is making this big deal off of that? Maybe there could be some compromise. Maybe they could change the word hoe to chick. But yeah, this is an overreaction. Really? Your God not okay with just the word hoe in a song? So they're discussing other songs, and the twins are like, well, this particular song, Bird's Eye View, not everybody can sing this. Oh, and Nivea catches the shade. And Nivea's reaction is like, this is the shade, honey. Like, she's on 1,000 with her reactions. I love her on this show just for that. And LeMisha is thinking the twins want to lead every track. And now you know LeMisha has a problem with lead singers because that's why 702 ended. And I'm like, well, LeMisha, you ain't got the voice, so you shouldn't be worried about anybody being on every single song. You should be worried about what you doing. So now the discussion is who's leading everything, who's taking charge, how do we decide how things go? Because it looks like the twins are just doing what they want to do. And now they're talking about the role of queen and who should be queen next, and Pam isn't using it right. Clusterfuck. Clusterfuck. So now the ladies have a message from Sita of Sita's World. So Sita's asking the ladies, how is the record coming? I didn't know Sita could talk back and forth with the women. I just thought this was all pre-recorded for Sita, but apparently she can hear them and respond. So most of the ladies are saying, yeah, the recording's going fine. Nivea's like, nah, it's the struggle bus right now. Keely, again, y'all, please pay attention to Keely and how many times she has a wine glass in her hand. I'm really concerned about this. Do y'all notice this? Every single scene, she has a wine glass in her hand. So now it's time to vote for a new queen. Do you get a new queen every week, even though there's only 4 weeks there, or you get a queen every 2 or 3 days? I'm thinking that either Aubrey or the twins should get it because they're the ones that's doing the most work, honestly. Yeah, it looked like Pam don't even want to be queen anymore. She's like, yeah, time to pass the baton. So far the vote is 2 for Aubrey, 1 for Irish, 1 for Keely, who I'm sure Keely voted for herself, and 1 for Nivea. Oh wow, okay, so Aubrey got 6 votes, so it's definitely almost unanimous. So Aubrey is the new queen. Hopefully they'll be able to get shit done. But for some reason, Keely just does not trust Aubrey. She's just thinking, oh, it's just a power thing for her. She wants to manipulate everything. But Keely, girl, what are you doing besides drinking wine? Like, she still has not done anything. Like, literally nothing to progress the completion of this album. Yeah, Keely is pressed. But it looked like all the ladies are fine with Aubrey winning, and it's really no surprise Aubrey won the title. I mean, she proved to the group that she was getting things done. So now it's the next day. We get a little peek at the song list, and everything looks organized and when they should finish each song. They have 7 so far. So now the ladies are in the studio and they find out that they lost 702's part in the song, so they need them to come back down to re-record it. For some reason, LeMisha thinks this is all a setup, like maybe the twins trying to sabotage her. But we see them go in the studio and finish the rest of the vocals, and now we're in the scene with all the other ladies. So now that LeMisha and Iris are talking to the other ladies about how the track just disappeared out of nowhere, the other ladies think it's strange too, because they just recorded it the other evening and now it's gone. So now there's an insinuation that their vocals were purposely taken off the track. The plan is they're going to bring this issue up later tonight at dinner. Fast forward to dinner, the ladies are all cheering, they're getting along. So Aubrey is letting the table know that she would like them to all sing together more on the tracks, which I don't find any problems with. And she says she wants to do different harmonies and try to see what their voices together sounds like. So LeMisha interrupts Aubrey and says, well, the Queen mandate says that we need 3 tracks with all of our voices on it. So far, we don't have any songs. And I'm wondering, why is LeMisha coming in so hot when Aubrey said that we all need to sing together? I'm kind of confused by that. LeMisha also brings up that it seems like the twins are leading every song. And again, like I said, LeMisha needs to worry about her own vocals because she can't lead any song sounding like she does. So yeah, the twins are very offended by this, and it was like, Misha, you could come in the studio anytime you want. When you were supposed to, you weren't there. And they are yelling back and forth, and the cameras are just zooming in on Nivea's expression. Oh my God. LeMisha's like, I don't know how y'all made us twins because it seemed like y'all have a problem with sharing. Damn. This is getting really intense. The twins are now again stating their resume. I have a double platinum record. Sis, look around the room. They all do. They all do at the end of the day. Y'all had 1 hit. One. Now, I get that LeMisha is out of pocket for blaming the twins for everything, but she has the right to feel how she feels. And maybe she feels that the twins are kind of looking down upon her. Or maybe that's her own insecurities. What do y'all think in the comments? Who's right in this situation? Whose side do y'all have? Do y'all see the twins' side, or do y'all see LeMisha's side? And honestly, is it really a bad thing that the twins are engineering, writing, maybe producing the songs? Like, if they're stepping up the plate to do it, fine, because the other ladies sure aren't. And poor Aubrey, she can barely get 1 word in as everybody just hollering at each other. LeMisha's asking them, do y'all think y'all the only ones who can write a song at this table? And Twin 2 is like, we are the ones that have been doing the work. And then Aubrey's trying to interject, and now it looked like Twin 2 coming at Aubrey because she disagreed with what she said. So now the twins are threatening to just fall back on the songs now. Like, okay, y'all have all these problems with it, y'all do it. And I don't think anybody wants that to happen because I will say, even though the twins are annoying and kind of assholes, they are getting the work done. And LeMisha should not be complaining if she's not doing the work. Like, yeah, you complain about all the things that they're doing, but step up to the plate and do something then. Here they go name dropping again. I will gladly give my song to Justin Bieber. I will gladly give my song to Ariana Grande. You ain't gonna listen to no black artists, sis? Oh, Lord, just so much yelling, so much yelling. Like, I hear the twins mostly and LeMisha, but Nivea's saying something too. I don't know what she's saying. So now we hear Aubrey in her confessional saying that the twins are getting on her fucking nerves too. Because it's just like, okay, we get it. Y'all are so defensive and emotional. Jesus. But I'm guessing they just don't understand that they're not being inclusive, even though they are doing the work. I'm guessing the producer was trying to force LeMisha into a confessional. So then we have LeMisha yelling at a camera in the room. I don't need a confessional. Those twins are the problem. They came into this space to highlight their own shit. Then they feel like they need even more praise. I'm sorry, the way she's just flapping around her arms is just so hilarious. Now we have Keely trying to calm Twin 2 down and say we do need y'all, and they don't feel appreciated. They feel underappreciated. Isn't that their name of their album or something? I don't know, but yeah, like they feel underappreciated. And then we have LeMisha still yelling at the camera, I'm done with this bullshit. Nivea's pissed off because now look, everybody quitting and shit. Disappointing, just like the wine. Oh man, like I said, y'all, this show is a train wreck. Like Carlos King knew what he was doing. Those twins are so insufferable. I mean, they're work driven, yes. Their tenacity, A1, but they are assholes. 702, particularly LeMisha, like she is lazy, she's insecure, but she's emotional and dramatic. Keely, she just came in here to stir the pot. And that is where the episode ends. It looks like everybody's starting to quit. It looks like the twins quit, LeMisha quit. So yeah, we get a little preview of episode 4, and it looks like Aubrey's missing, like I predicted. Maybe she quit the show, maybe she didn't. But yeah, with that said, y'all, like, comment, and subscribe. Please let me know your comments on this episode. And who do you think is the villain? Because it looks like we get a different villain every episode. Is it the twins? Is it Aubrey? Is it Keely? Is it LeMisha? Y'all let me know. Anywho, I will see y'all later this week for episode 4. Bye.